No, TGI Rye.
TGI Rye.
That was it. I was close.
TG Rye Friday.
TG Rye Friday. We're doing a rye cocktail.
Rye cocktail.
Rye whiskey. Rye one.
Yeah, rye one. I like it. It looks chemical.
Yeah, like something you would see on a periodic table.
Rye to the power of one.
That's right. Rye one.
Breaking Bad.
Who says this? This is like
TM.
Yes. No. Is this Jim Beam or something? They don't tell you that. I'm not gonna let you know that type of stuff because that's like insider trading. Anyway, so this is called the Black Manhattan. Recipe submitted by nobody. Scrappy's Bitters is the one. I found this on scrappysbitters.com. But why would you go there when you go to your everyday drinkers? No, when you can go to awesomedrinks.com and just buy them.
Yeah. Never get a bottle for yourself.
They're there.
I mean, if you go to Scrappy Bitters and you go to buy them, it's just going to tell you to go to Awesome Drinks.
Yeah.
So why don't you start there? So 2 ounces of rye.
Just trying to save you some time.
Trying to save time.
Time is money.
It is. Cha-ching! 2 ounces of rye whiskey. 3/4 of an ounce of Averna Amaro. Boom. This is probably the first time I've used this
And that's not
in a long time. Amaro. It's a bitter aperitif.
Okay.
This was one of our first sponsors, I think.
Really?
Cavallino might have been the first. These guys are probably the second.
They've been around since 1868.
Yeah, but this was like 2008.
Well, that's when we were doing our show.
I had a house that was built in 1868.
This is like our 7th year doing the show.
7? Really?
Maybe 6. Either way, it's a lot of years.
Wow. You're probably in your 7th calendar year.
Yeah.
But it's probably closer to wow.
July will be the next.
You're old.
The show's old.
You're at least 28 because
at least 20.
you've been doing it 7 years.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If you go by the year of when you could drink in New Hampshire, or in the United
We're
States.
stern straining.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's cool how you just built that all into a kit.
It is a kit.
Yeah.
That's how you could ship it.
And get all that
like
stuff at awesomedrinks.com. Look at that.
You can actually do that.
Stir spoon.
You're gonna. And the ones that have the Common Man cocktails I'm working on, they ran out of blanks. All they had were the modern mixologist ones.
Blanks.
That's funny. You get plenty of blanks, don't you, Derek?
No,
That's the only kind we like.
But unfortunately, not enough blanks. What are you doing? Pouring to. You overpour so you get a little extra?
No, it was an accident. That's pretty tasty, though. I've never had black strap by itself.
This is better than I remember. Try this. And we'll do the chocolate bitters. I'm gonna do 2 dashes of chocolate bitters.
Oh, that's like a Benedictine, but not as...
It's almost like Benedictine meets Kahlua.
Yeah, it's an herbal coffee thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
A little bit of bitter.
We got
Not as much bitter as I
3/4 ounce
thought.
in there, so that's going to be an ounce total.
You know what I did when I took a shot of it?
No, what did you do?
When I saw this, I thought this, right?
Oh, so you went...
Yeah, it comes out a lot more than I think.
And
that's right when you made a joke, so now I'm choking on that going, wow, that was not bitters.
That's really tasty, actually. It's syrupy a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a coffee. This is something you could put in your coffee. Like if you're you want an after dinner drink.
I would totally put that in my
You know what's funny?
That's really good.
Dude, I'm surprised you haven't swallowed that toothpick.
I could sleep with this thing in. That's natural to me. I'm from Maine. We're born with toothpicks in our mouths. Our mothers hate it.
Yeah, because their vagina's all cut out.
Did you already chocolate bitter this shit
Yeah,
up?
I did. You know what's
Why
funny?
don't you ice it?
Because this is funny.
Okay. Tell me what's funny.
All right.
That's funny.
What's funny is
Tetris ice cream.
when they were sponsored us, right? And at that time, having a sponsor was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So, but
anytime,
I'm not a huge fan of this type of thing at the time. So I was like, you know what? There's a good sponsor. It's a good product. It's just not my style.
Right. Now
This is a lot better than what I remember. And this is the same exact bottle.
Your tastes change.
Yeah, but I've also appreciated a lot more of the flavors of alcohol.
You've tasted bad things. Lovely bad things.
Now you
I have
truly
traveled
appreciate
a
the good
long
things.
and lonely road of some shitty ass drinks. Is what I've done. We haven't had too
I've
many.
been there for a couple.
Yeah, I mean, most of them you've been there for. So it's nice that I was on a lonely road.
That's a unique flavor.
Yeah.
I bet if you mix Benedictine and like a Kahlua, you can get something to approximate that.
Doesn't port you well. It's got even a little bit of a barky black licorice like.
I can smell it on my lips.
Italian.
I smell through my lips.
Thanks for sharing.
I don't even know what to say to you right now.
I smell it with my lips. I taste it with my eyes. You gonna do an orange twist?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Boom.
I didn't bring a lighter again, though.
Of course not.
Dick. That's what I am.
You never do anything for me, Derek.
No.
I'm looking
Hard
forward to
minute.
this very much.
Very much!
Very much.
So,
I like it very much. You
Normally-
gotta wash the wax off that thing.
it's not wax, it's just,
Old. You
exactly.
got a hair on your finger.
I like
I don't think it's attached, but I got it.
it's not a...
It was long.
not attached.
It was attached.
One long... Yeah, no.
Easy there, Teen Wolf.
Sorry. Full moon. Yeah, my oranges, they could be better.
It's alright.
But I work with... That's why I didn't do a twist, and I did a... I
Your
did
orange
twist
left a
this way.
slick on the top. You see it?
I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
And
That's the
that's
zest.
the oil, yes.
The oil.
That's
comes out.
good. The slick is good.
Yeah.
The
You
bacteria
hold it.
bad.
Oh, there's good bacteria.
It's true. This is like penicillin for your soul.
Right.
In your face.
Going in my mouth hole.
Right. Rock.
3, 2, 1.
Do it. It really goes in your mouth hole slow.
I want to appreciate it.
Oh. So you have to appreciate it by sucking the air
Well, you know,
off the
I
top?
feel like when I suck it, I get like some. When I do that, I get like the flavor more because it's kind of aerosoling into my mouth a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the spray.
Yeah.
It's like the spray
Yeah.
Listerine.
So you're getting the aroma and
Holy
the taste
shit.
when you do that.
Oh my god.
That's potent.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I should have
Nah,
wanted.
you're just rolling on like whatever. And Jesus, it
That's
hits,
because you
Spike in
got
my-
the fumes first.
it hits you like a freight train.
It does.
Woo woo!
It smells like you get the orange.
Teen
like zest.
Spirit. I don't even know what that smells like.
Yeah, Teen Spirit. I'll buy that.
Okay.
It smells just like
Buy
Teen
that for
Spirit.
$1.
I'll buy that for buy that for.
I don't know what this smells like. It doesn't smell like vagina or anything. I don't know. I thought I would get you to spit something. I said vagina while you were drinking. You were perfectly fine with it. You were immune to the vagina.
I'm immune to veg.
All right.
That means you're gay.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah,
it
that
either
might
means
mean
you
you're
have too
gay.
much of it or you're not having enough.
I'm unfazed.
Okay, unfazed. I don't know. That still could be.
I'm not
that could
petrified.
still be gay.
I'm not
You're not petrified like a stone
petrified.
rock.
I'm not like disturbed, so I guess that's a good thing.
They don't disturb
I'm not
me.
going in there like this.
Fucking
Oh,
star system.
let me frame the
You're
shot.
like, it's too bright.
That's right.
It's a binary star system.
I can't get in close enough.
Polaris. No.
You just got, Astro Geek on us.
Sorry, my bad.
Holy
Northern
constellation.
Star.
Holy Orion's
Oh.
sword, Batman.
Watching. Bazinga. There's a lot of citrus on the aroma.
There is the alcohol. It's interesting because I don't think it's a obscenely strong cocktail, but the alcohol rating is high.
I think it's this. I think what happens is it
Because-
starts to dry out, and then it punches you in the face.
There's
Blackstrap.
a burn in there. The blackstrap's pretty potent.
Yeah, but that should be.
It should be sweeter. Yeah.
Sweet. Let me suck some of this down because that's always a good time.
I think it's got to be the rye. The rye is
Yeah.
kicking you in the face.
Did you just get kicked in the face?
Oh, he lost his toothpick.
You can sleep with that thing.
5-second rule. That's done.
Where did you get the toothpick? Upstairs?
At the restaurant I went to.
You've been carrying that thing since then?
We have some upstairs if you
Okay,
really-
cool. Replacements.
Yeah.
No, I think the kick in the face is coming from the rye.
Not this. Yeah, but this doesn't help me. Like
I mean, that's potent too. But
it is. It's sweet. It's brown sugar, but it still maintains the potency through and through. So it's not sweetening it to the point where you're not tasting alcohol.
And you definitely get the licorice herbal from the yeah.
It's
whatchamacallit? What's that stuff called? Averna?
Amaro? Averna Amaro? Yeah.
Averna Amaro.
Averna is the brand. We have Averna Sambuca. Averna is a pretty high-end, I don't really know if that's true, but I find it as more of a high-end brand. Averna, at least in the U.S., you get very limited Averna products. They
Don't
the
have an
Sambuca.
aversion to Averna.
Right.
That was lame.
This, on
That's
the
how
other
you
hand,
remember it's good.
the Amaro from Averna
Yeah, that's it.
is probably the brand, the popular thing for their label. It would be the Amaro.
Okay.
And Amaro would be the bitter. Did I just kick the camera? Mm-hmm. Did I?
So move.
You guys still there? Why is it
They
under my
can't
feet?
answer you.
Why is it under my
Oh,
feet?
lights on. You're good.
All right, I don't understand why it's under my foot.
Blinking. Is that
Maybe
bad?
that's how it tilted.
Just kidding.
Dick. Like, damn it, that's like a 20 gigabyte disc. But okay, whatever. This is like a good either sipper after dinner
It's an
digestif,
aperitif, yeah.
or is it?
Is it digestif or
So when you
aperitif?
drink after dinner, I think.
Oh, digestif, yeah.
Yeah. Did I say aperitif earlier?
You said digestif.
Did I really?
And I
No,
said
I don't think so.
aperitif. And
No, prior to that, I think I screwed up and I
Do
said
you want a
digestif.
question of the day?
that's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
a good idea.
Would you allow your kids to drink underage?
Would you? Great question. Would you allow your kids to drink underage? Should I answer this?
Or Eddie Izzard or Chris Rock?
Oh, they're both good comedians for different reasons.
I know who Chris Rock is. Who's
Eddie
the-
Izzard. He's like
Eddie Izzard?
a flamboyantly gay comic sometimes on
that's
on
okay.
stage, but he was also in some of the Ocean's movies, Ocean's 12 and 13.
I stopped watching Oceans when they started. I didn't.
You see Ocean's 12? He's the guy who made the Fabergé egg thing.
Dude, no. I mean, yes, but I don't remember them.
Okay, well that's Eddie Izzard.
I'll find it. All right, so Eddie Izzard or Chris Rock. But the more important question, I think, is would you allow your kids to drink underage?
Oh gosh. Oh, I know who he is.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
See, if you see the image, that's how I usually do images.google. But I'm in front of a camera, so I can't do that.
It's hard to do. You need some Google goggles, buddy. You do it on.
Oh my
on the
god!
internet.
Oh, I should get some of those. No.
No.
Maybe I should just do a
Glass.
Kickstarter program. Buy me Google goggles. No.
Google Glass.
Google Glass.
Google goggles. That would be like beer
Google
goggles.
to
for
make
Google.
goggles.
They used to. Didn't they call it Google goggles before?
What do you guys think?
I don't
For
know.
those parents out there, Ian's not one of them yet because we won't let him breed. But what do you think about having
don't want it.
having children
I don't
drinking
want
underage? First off,
I will feed my nephews
Having
booze. I
children
don't care.
underage.
sorry, that drink we had at the beginning, catch it up.
Yes.
No, what do you think of having
Sorry,
children
Jen's almost done it.
Yeah, I am.
underage? The drink's
Because it
gone.
keeps showing up back here.
What do you think of children underage drinking? What is the your personal? And I don't. You don't have to tell me. Yes, you do this. No, you don't.
I always kind of thought,
What's your
if you're
personal
old
age
enough
for
to
that?
die for the country, why can't you drink in your country?
We did that.
So 18, I don't see what the problem with 18 is.
18 legally. I still personally think
I
that
don't care. As
it
long
should
as
be
they're not drinking and driving, like any,
right.
Yeah.
then I don't see it as a big deal.
My personal opinion, and we've had a lot of the marijuana conversations tend to be the liquid marijuana drinks and stuff like that. But from a drinking perspective, my personal opinion is in your house as a parent, at the age of let's say 12, you should be able to give your children alcohol. Small bits, like a glass of wine with dinner, or European style.
The common thing in Europe, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
So
wine is not
It's
abused.
16 beer and wine in Germany anyway, and 18
Right.
spirits.
I think 16 should definitely be the absolute, you should be able to do this. And here's why. Besides the fact that I think, in our family it's a little different. Their kids are immune to the idea of alcohol. We'll see how that goes when they hit the teenage years.
Yeah, once it
Yeah, that
becomes
could
peer
be bad.
pressure.
And I think it will be more about the kids' friends knowing. Our kids are, they don't, alcohol to them is a normal thing.
They're
They don't see
surrounded
as-
by it. It's not a.
So
it's not
and I think
taboo.
that helps though, because once they go to
That-
college,
Yeah,
remember John?
unlike John.
Yeah.
John was the type of kid where he's a buddy from college who was our roommate, and he was a high school friend of mine. When we were in high school, you do the sleepovers, and your buddies come over, you play video games all night, whatever.
Yes.
For us, I think we coded. Because it was pre-college, we would write code.
Don't admit
we would
that.
literally spend nights writing code.
I remember coming up to your house when I was doing my internship and calling
Exactly.
till like 5 in the morning.
Right. So
I learned so much.
It was weird. I'm a little
I
different.
dreamed about linked lists.
Right.
I remember it vividly.
And so we would do this, but his mother would call all the time. Just to see where he was, check up on him. My father always thought it was kind of weird. But he was the type of kid, when he went to school and he was able to kind of get that outlet where people could get you drinks, or you could just go out, or people would bring beer, or there would
There
just
was
be
no
alcohol. Boom.
chance his mother was going to show up
right.
or call, or
No
he was.
Because he was there. He was-
Yeah.
No holds barred. He would just drink because he could. He never had a
went
chance.
crazy.
Where in my family with a
That's
father who was
because
a
it was so
brewer,
Yeah.
Exactly.
For me, I was drinking stout that was like 14% when I was 15, right?
Imperials,
So
yeah.
when we get to the age of drinking and you go out to a bar, you're like, I'll just get a
I'll
beer.
enjoy it, yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
I believe that's the whole European philosophy. I mean, don't.
It makes sense.
Don't hide it from people, because then it doesn't become taboo and
Right.
people don't splurge on it.
Right,
I mean,
it's a taboo thing. People are like, oh, I gotta go drink as much as I can now, and it's never good. You get way crazy. You don't know where your limits are at all, and badness incurs. Where if at least you've had a drink, you go, oh, this is what drunk feels like.
right.
Mental
Now,
note.
there's also a contradictory point where alcohol can impact development, mental development, physical development.
That's why I was thinking like 12.
So I mean, that's an argument.
You don't want to get wrecked at
From,
Yeah, but you're
from
not
a
getting
social
drunk.
perspective, I'd say introduce kids to drinking from a social perspective. From a development perspective, I wouldn't want to, just because you don't want to stunt their growth.
But is there
the
science
affected
behind
alcohol
that?
is.
I heard
I'm
like
sure there is.
coffee stunts your growth. Then I hear like if you say something
Yeah, but
gives you
not-
cancer, it could be anything at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if there's any scientific proof to back up. Because think about it this way:
alcohol
if that
is
were
bad
true,
for you.
everybody in Europe would be 2 feet tall.
Alcohol is bad for your metabolism. This is true.
Okay, so you get fat.
But that's also in excess.
I see a lot
so
more
don't know.
skinny
Right.
Europeans than over
A
here
lot of skinny Europeans
compared to here.
Very true.
And you can't drink it till 18. Doesn't mean you don't, but most people don't because they just don't have access to it. Yet they're still fat.
This Canada though, you can always go to Canada up here.
That's 18.
When you're 18, you can go to Canada
Anyway,
and drink.
so I could be a little bit passionate on that. As a father, I would say I'm at
30?
12, whatever.
30 as a father, you'd say 30.
30, yeah.
I think
I would say this door gets locked and there's going to be a wall right
I don't
here.
know. I don't know how we're going to handle
wall.
this situation, but overall,
It's not like you can lock up your liquor cabinet at this point. When,
No,
when your
No,
kids
actually, when the bar comes, there's going to be slide down things, so we could.
No,
that's right.
I also heard that's not going to happen.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Design
It was supposed
changes.
to happen.
It was supposed to happen and it didn't happen. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure that out.
You
later.
got time.
Yeah. So what do you think of the chocolate in this? Subtle?
Very subtle.
Much more than the other one.
Yeah, you know what? The rye and the blackstrap and the Averna, Amaro
I think the
overpowers the chocolate in this one. I think.
I think the Averna in this case brings it almost tastes like it has a little bit of chocolate, but that's it. It's a darker chocolate along with the bitter bite.
And there's a lot of herbals. I think the chocolate's a little bit more lost in this drink
I
than the
think I
previous
find it in the
drink.
finish. Not the other one was through and through. This one
yeah.
is more like at the ending. If you just sip it and you let it dry out on your tongue, you could get some of that chocolate. But it's very subtle. This drink is where I think bitters play the best because if you leave those out, that will go missing. It'll be hollow.
I get
there.
it in the beginning a little bit also, more than the finish. I think.
Huh?
I think the rye is so overpowering.
The rye is pretty strong.
Yeah, for me anyway.
So this one, I think overall the bitters plays more of a bitter role.
You
It
might have
brings
to
it
do
all
a little
together.
bit more. Like for me to get I'd have to take this and do
Drink
a
it,
little bit
do
more.
a taste comparison,
Yeah.
or dump it in there and go. It could. It only said like 2 dashes, which I don't agree with. I like more dashes of bitters than.
More is always better than less,
It's like Moore's law.
unless it's like death,
All right.
because less is better than more in that case.
No doubt. You can smell the chocolate.
Yeah. Now I smell the chocolate.
And you know what? It doesn't destroy the drink. It just makes it better.
I like it with more. I'd take this recipe and I'd add a little bit more the chocolate bitters to it to get it, just because the other flavors are so overpowering.
It tones it down a lot with
It
just
does.
those 2 bitters.
Yeah.
Shots. It's not as tart, but it's not as strikingly finished, and the alcohol is powerful.
That cuts the alcohol level back a bit
Yeah.
too. Yeah. So before adding a couple dashes
That's
of
kinda
bitters,
scary.
I would have said it was like a 6. Right?
You've actually added more alcohol to it by adding the bitters.
Isn't that crazy?
A little scary.
Because it's a higher percentage.
It's more percentage than
50
the rye.
percentage, 50%.
I mean, obviously, if you did 2 drops of rye in water, it's not going to get you drunk. But you're actually adding alcohol to it, and you're cutting the flavor because of the bitters.
right, which is crazy. Yeah.
Go with four dashes when you make this drink. That's the
Maybe
Black
5.
Manhattan. Maybe
Start with 4. See what you like. Add a little bit to it. Mix it up.
Oh, I like that better now.
Yeah.
It's
The chocolate comes out more now.
cacao.
Cacao.
Cow in the
Pow
house.
pow cow in your mouth mouth.
Wow. There you go.
On
We're
that
done.
note,
I can't follow that up with anything. That's it.
Pow pow. Catalina wine mixer. Pow.
Good thrust punch.
That's a Step Brothers reference. Come on.
All right.
Never seen Step Brothers?
No.
Jesus. Jesus fucking Christ.
he's not going to help you.
No. Is it on Blu-ray?
I have it on Blu-ray. No.
Can you get it from
I'm
Redbox?
sure. Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Redbox that shit up right now. Go first before your Redbox.
Is that an infection?
Yes.
yes.
They have penicillin for
Oh my
that.
god. Penicillin to clear that.
They got bacteria for that.
Oh my god. I'm just trying to pick.
Candida.
I'm trying not to picture the Redbox now.
You can't.
No.
Swollen.
It's all swollen. Yeah, it's red. Pussy. Yeah. So what you want to do before you go to the Redbox DVD Blu-ray outlet, the box.
Yes.
Go get yourself.
The box.
Yeah.
Don't go to the box.
No, don't go to the box.
You probably don't
go
want
to
to
AwesomeDrinks.com. Pick up some Scrappy's bitters. You can make this recipe, last recipe, and more recipes to come. Plus, you can get the mixing beakers. Plus,
spoons.
shakers. That's right.
Step jiggers.
No,
What do you call this thing?
I don't sell that.
Forget what I said.
That's
Julep
I
strainer?
don't know who makes this? I sell the julep.
That is
Not that
not
one.
a
Home
julep
360.
strainer.
What is this?
That's
made?
not Julep. What is this?
Home
Oh, this is a
360.
sting.
That's the Hawthorne strainer.
That's a Hawthorne strainer.
Jesus Christ! I don't even know what I'm talking about.
But it's a strain ray.
strain ray.
I don't
That's what
sell
was
those.
talking
That's Curtis' favorite.
I will eventually sell the strain ray, if for anything, just to make Kurt upset.
about. All right. Nothing wrong with pissing somebody off.
No, that's right. EverydayDrinkers.com. You need to go piss somebody off. Get yourself some Amaro, because this shit is dope. Can we
And
say
chocolate
that?
bitters.
Can we say dope anymore?
I think it's old enough that it might be retro at this point.
This shit is dope. Word.
This shit's the bomb.
I think that's too new.
Is that too new?
I don't know.
It's radical, man.
It's radical. Gnarly. We're just trying to drink.